Hey, welcome to Lakeside Tarot. My name is Tara. Thank you for joining me for today's reading. We're going to start off this reading. This is a morning coffee read. Got my coffee here. Also have a creaky chair. I'm going to have to do something about that. Sorry about that. Today is the full moon. It is the third supermoon of the year. It's the brightest supermoon of the year. It's called the Hunter's Moon. This full moon is in Aries. It's also in alignment with Chiron, which is the planet of healing. So I want to talk just a little bit about, like, very briefly go over what that means. At the end of the reading, I'll go a little bit deeper into each of these things if you want to stick around for that instead of closing out with a Halloween oracle. I think I'll read a little bit about the full moon in Aries. Um, so, anyways, the full moon. Full moon is all about illumination. The affirmation is I can see clearly. With it being in Aries, the message is to be a pioneer, express your will, pursue your desires, and the affirmation is I am brave. Okay, this is not a download that I received. This is coming directly from Stellar Visions Oracle Cards Guidebook. Okay, that's the where I'm going to read out of at the end of the reading. And Chiron, accept yourself, embrace your healing capacity, let go of stories that keep you small, and radiate empathy. The affirmation is I am a healer. So you've got three affirmations here. I can see clearly, I am brave, and I am a healer. Okay? So this full moon is going to be all about embracing your healing capacity, embracing who you are as a healer, and taking charge in your own life to give back to the world in the way that you're being called to do so. All right, so we're going to hop right into the cards. I wish this chair didn't creak so much. It's kind of driving me nuts. I did spray a little bit of WD-40 on it yesterday because I got the old tried and true WD-40, but I must have sprayed the wrong place. I'm just going to have to buy a whole new chair. All right, so let's hop in, talk about what this full moon means for the collective. What does the full moon mean for the collective? All right, first card out is Angel of Balance. This loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. Okay, so this is all about keeping balance while you're moving into this new cycle and calling on your spirit guides if you need help. You can call specifically on the angel of balance if you need this, if you see yourself, getting worn out in one direction or another, you'll know this because your intuition will tell you, hey, I'm getting tired. Hey, I've got too much of this going on or too much of that going on. Right, second card out is card 30, the Garden and the Gate. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world gain the world that is just outside your gate. Okay, so this is about stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay, don't let fear hold you back. Someone here could be 30 years old, someone here could be 48. Right, and then we've got second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Someone here could be 36. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. Right? So this is a real beautiful message here moving into this new cycle, your new beginnings coming in. It's all about keeping balance, continuing to move forward, face your fears, open yourself up emotionally, be vulnerable, be ready to receive. All right, we're going to pull some cards from the Light Seers deck. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles. This is coming out under the Angel of Balance. So you could have a lot going on right now. You may want to take some time to evaluate the different things that you have going on. Maybe make a plan to help with balancing these things so that you don't burn out. You know, the way she's holding on to that is just lightly. Okay, it's not like she's gripping onto something. So I think finding that balance will make it easier for you to juggle. You can do this with ease, but it may require some planning. Second card out is the Hermit. Hermit is Virgo energy. You could be a Virgo. Okay, you could be taking time to yourself right now. You're talking about how the full moon is all about illumination. She's got this light all around her. Also, another thing we were talking about in one of the readings yesterday. Okay, so this is a good time to do some light code healing. You can look into light codes, chakra healing, just getting your physical vessel prepared for these new beginnings. Doing some research spiritually. Okay, and then we've got the Ten of Wands. You may be traveling. Could be traveling somewhere. So the Ten of Wands is, you know, could be a heavy load, heavy workload. But the way that she's moving here in this, it's like it's not stopping her. You know, so you may have a lot going on. You could be traveling, could be moving, or you could just be changing directions. Maybe you were doing something one way and now you're doing it a different way. That is far too many. Just a little bit. We like to move a little slow here. Not too much information at once. All right, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. You could be working on a project, watching its growth, nurturing this project. He's very much has his hand over what he's working on. Those pentacles here are planted firmly in the ground. There is growth. He's very much focused on this. You could be very focused on something right now. Whatever healing work you're doing. Okay, then we've got the Four of Swords. So for some of you, you may be really nurturing yourself right now, nurturing your own personal healing rather than necessarily, you know, doing any, I mean, that is doing something. Okay. We all have to, there's a time for healing. For some of you, that's what this is right now. Okay. And this could be in order for you to be able to step out of this gate, to be able to step out of your comfort zone. First, you've got to heal yourself. Okay. You've got to rest. You've got to give your body the time it needs to heal. If you've recently been through a breakup, a job loss, any kind of hard time, really putting in the time to nurture yourself, love on yourself, and giving yourself time to heal is absolutely necessary. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this can be about fast movement. This could be about communication. Get one more on that. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you may have an offer that's coming in quite quickly, or you may have something that comes up that there could be an offer that's there, but you may have to go after it. This may not be something that just walks right up to you. Like, it's there, and it's a solid offer too. This is something that has solid roots. Okay. This isn't, this is not a Page of Pentacles. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a solid offer. But you may be required to make a quick decision with this. Maybe it is presented to you, but you may have to make a quick decision on it. All right, we'll take them. It's more than I would like, but we're going to take them. All right, so we've got the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, these are all really good cards. So what I'm getting from this is, with this full moon being in Aries and this being the conversation that we're having here, what the reading's about, what I'm seeing is the Emperor is Aries energy. So getting into your Emperor energy is important at this time. And then you've got the Ace of Wands. This is also fire energy. This is about passion, passionate new beginnings, creative new beginnings. Then we've got the Two of Wands. It's about planning. And then we've got the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this could go two different ways here. I do think this is about getting into your Emperor energy. Okay, because you want to find balance between feminine and masculine energy within yourself. If love is something that you're wanting to manifest in your life, love, stability, okay, a stable relationship, comfort, stability, love, all of this, you're planning to do that. Getting into your Emperor energy, manifesting this, and having a vision, but also taking action. Okay, you're gonna have to take action here, but this is coming in. It's definitely gonna come in for you. You could be going on a vacation soon. You may need to go on a vacation. Okay. You could just be focused on your money right now. Maybe love is something that you've set on the back burner for now. But it's there. Okay. So there might be a need here. You know what? This is coming out under the Archangel Ariel. And the message with that card specifically was to be vulnerable and to open your heart space. She's got her eyes closed here. It's almost like she's so hyper focused on building her own stability that you might be missing the love that's here. You know, there might be a need to work on some heart chakra healing, open your heart space, and see and recognize and be willing to receive the love that may already be in your life. Okay, you have to be ready to receive that love. And that was the message there with that. So, yes, being in your Emperor energy is great. Working towards your passions is amazing. Planning, traveling, that's all really good. But don't forget about love. Don't put love so far on the back burner that you miss out on it. Okay? This doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be love, you know, friendships, family relationships. All right, we've got Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, so you've got the power in your hands, you've got the drive, you've got the creativity. It's all there. You can manifest your desires, and that is what you're doing. It's all within you. She's got such a big smile on her face. Look how happy she is. Love that. Okay, lots of fire energy here. All right, what else? What else about this full moon? What does the collective need to hear? All right, we've got opportunity, new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. Okay, so you may be looking at a job change. You could be traveling for work. Gambling, excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. All right, so if you have multiple opportunities coming, because it does say new job opportunities, weigh your options. Okay, don't just go jumping towards something because the most money is involved or something like that. Weigh your options carefully. Then we've got guardian angel. Some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angels. Okay, so you are protected at this time. I love when that comes out, the reminders of that. Bottom of the deck, perfect fit, finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. Okay, so one of these opportunities may be exactly what it is that you desire, but there is a message here to weigh your options, to proceed with caution. Okay, we've got key, unlocking, answer, destiny, openness, solution, and fulfillment. So one of these opportunities very well may lead to the path that you're going to be on. Okay. And then we've got cross, duty, burden, big problem, grief, religious, and fate. This is coming out under gambling. Okay. So there may be something. Let me get one more here. We've got ship, travel, vehicles, movement, journey, change, and distance. We've got the numbers 8, 6, and 10. All right, 10's coming out here. Then we also had 6. So You could be leaving a job where you were making pretty decent money to work on something else. Your current job could have a lot of responsibility to it. It could be burdensome on you. So you could be looking for change. So this might just be about if you are looking to change your career, just to be cautious, not cautious, careful in the way you go about transitioning from one job to another. All right, so this might be, say you're making a really good salary right now, or even a decent salary. The message here might be like, don't just go throw it away and hop 100% into your passions. Now, some people do that, that's fine. But for somebody here, there's a message about taking a careful approach. Right, and we've got dog, friendship, allies, loyalty, trustworthy, support, and obedience coming out under guardian angel. Okay. So you've got your allies up in the spiritual realm, and you may have a really nice friend that, all right. So we've got fox and dog. Okay. So there might be somebody who is a friend of yours who's like super excited to see you, ready to greet you, maybe collaborate with you. But there's a fox energy back here that is watching, literally hiding in the shadows. You can take these two cards apart and it's like, oh my goodness, hi. And then it's like, I mean, even the shadow matches up here. All right. So there's somebody in the shadows here that's might be preventing a friendship from coming in at this moment. There might be somebody who's missing you, a friend who cares for you, who's a supporter of yours, somebody who's trustworthy. But there's some fox-like energy that's in the background here. And then we've got stork, change, movement, new beginnings, transition, flexibility, transformation. So something might be changing in this situation. Okay. Let me see if I can get any clarifiers. This woman, wife, questioner, herself, female, femininity, and rider, energy, passion, speed, activity, news, messages. Okay, so you may be receiving some sort of message with the rider and the stork coming out here together. You could be receiving some kind of message about, if this is two different people, okay, a friend and then a fox. You might be receiving some sort of message about there being a new beginning in this friendship. Okay. I don't know if that means that something's going to be moving this fox up out of the way or what. That was super random, came out of nowhere. So, but anyways, there's something there. Something there about the change and getting some sort of message communication. All right, what else do we have here for the full moon in Aries? Full moon in Aries. Okay. Got believe in your good luck. That is first quarter moon in Sagittarius, and talk less, feel more. That is last quarter moon in Pisces. You could be a Sagittarius, you could be a Pisces. Definitely something about opening your heart space, being receptive, ready to receive love, give and receive. Definitely about feeling here, okay? Don't get a little bit out of your mind space and into your heart space. That's going to be necessary soon, coming up. Step into your power, first quarter moon in Aries. Okay, that's what this full moon is all about, stepping into your power. And we've got full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. Okay, so this could be something to do with work, stepping into your power at work, taking the lead, moving into a leadership position. You could be a Capricorn. Bottom of the deck, first quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Okay, you could be a Gemini. You could be you could have a choice coming up sometime soon. Speak your world into being. So we started the reading off with affirmations, maybe saying these things out loud. If you're doing a vision board, writing down things that you want to manifest into your life, maybe read them out loud. There is power in the sound of your voice. All right, we've got lost in space, needing direction, 36. All right, let's read about this. Sometimes in life, we lose our way, perhaps falling prey to addictive behaviors, jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. This happens especially when we are up-leveling and genuinely changing for the better. A part of us, hiding in the vast expansiveness of space, wants to sabotage our progress. In the transformation process, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond recognition. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is redirect your perspective of time. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours. Anyone can handle living in 24-hour compartments, which allows everything to feel grounded and manageable. You get lost in space when you imagine being swallowed up in the giant vastness of the future with its dark uncertainty, or reflect on how your past has held you captive in a hall of distorted, never-ending mirrors, reminding you of your mistakes and flaws, failures and losses. Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those two awful eternities away. You will find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you were never lost at all. Keep it simple. Right now, conserve your energy and take care of you in basic, fundamental ways, and the world will be right again. All right. So we were talking about balance, rest, and also like facing your fears moving into this new cycle. So if that means that you, however you need to take care of yourself, and your body knows, your intuition knows this is different for everybody. Listen closely to what you need and give your body that time, because you have to stay balanced moving into this new cycle. All right, I'm going to pull just a little bit of shadow cards here, shadow work cards, to see what we might need to be working on. Unseen resist. The card is defensive. Unseen resistance to unresolved issues. Explore with curiosity, reflection, acceptance, and growth. All right, so if you're faced with an issue in relationships with other people, or having a hard time letting go of the past, getting into your heart space with that, doesn't mean you have to reconcile relationships necessarily, but try to find forgiveness, acceptance, that kind of thing. If it's a relationship that's not going to be reconciled, but either way, you've got to forgive yourself and the people who may have hurt you in the past, so that you can open your heart to your future. Mental contest. Strength isn't from winning. Struggles define strengths. Control, power, repressed. Okay? So if someone hurt you in the past, don't feel like, hey, she's so determined to like shoot that arrow right at that person. Right? Like the feeling I'm getting off of this is like, somebody did you wrong, okay? And it's like, I could just really put the nail in the coffin, or the arrow right in the bullseye. But the message is strength isn't from winning. Struggles define strength. Control, power, repressed. Okay, so maybe do a little bit of self-reflection on how to handle this situation. Control issues. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. Release, trust, empowerment. Okay, let go of control, especially if there is something here. I mean, you've got defensive mental contest control issues. Okay. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody. You don't need to, the people who are meant to be in your life are going to come into your life, and the people who are meant to fall away are going to fall away, right? You don't have to hold on to the control. You don't have to prove a point. You don't have to put up your defenses so high. If they're up that high and you've got that much tension, you can't attract those new relationships into your life. So just let go of control a little bit, relax a little bit, if this is something you're dealing with. The gift of giving. I am blessed and grateful for my generous heart. Grateful for the storm. I am open to the blessings of the storm. Okay. So even during difficult times, if you're in the middle of a storm right now, keep your heart open, and keep your mind open. Your heart and your mind, keep them open. Don't isolate yourself. Oh, sorry, that was probably really loud. I think I just screamed right into there. Intuition. Right, so pay very close attention to your intuition right now. There could be something here about crown chakra healing, throat chakra healing, heart chakra healing. The top 3 chakras, which, I mean, they are linked to your intuition, but that's what's standing out here specifically, is that there might need to be some healing on these 3 chakras. One more. I'm sorry if that got really loud while I was leaning over picking that card up. When I got up, I was like, oh, my mouth was very close to the microphone. All right, we've got alone time and music. Okay, so there could be something here about needing to turn on the music. If you're in hermit mode, or even if you're not and you have some time alone, music could be very healing at this time. Playing instruments also. If you have an instrument, haven't picked it up in a long time, whether you play professionally or just for fun, or even if you don't and you just happen to have instruments at the house, maybe playing those instruments, dancing, this kind of thing could bring some healing to you. Water is important right now, so you could take a bath, jump in the ocean if that's near you, if you can. Okay. Instruments are so fun. Even if you're not super sure how to play them, just picking them up can be really fun. All right, we've got Lady of the Lake, new beginnings, something is about to happen. Then we've got thank you, gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. Okay, so as these new beginnings are coming in, please be thankful to the universe. Thank your spirit guides. Thank them and the universe itself for co-creating with you. All right, we've got 111, destiny. Follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that it is that you desire. Listen, lean in, and follow your soul. Okay, it's a great message. And then we've got have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. Okay, so again, this is about pushing through those hard times. Faith. I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my values within the universe, or my value, my value within the universe. Creation. I have the power to direct my life. With a constructive attitude, I create what is best for my soul. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds by turning every thought into affirmative action. I act in the image of God and bring light into my life. It's beautiful. Okay, so there's a lot of fire energy in this reading. Passion, wands, creativity. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Okay, this is important. Okay, if there's anything that's making you feel unworthy, remind yourself that you are worthy. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. Okay, that's great. Okay, so that is going to wrap up the reading. I will stick around to read a little bit here. I wanted to read details about full moon, Chiron, and Aries. So if you want more information about these things specifically, stick around. If you don't, then I appreciate you joining me for this reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, please press the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you during the next reading. Take care. All right, so Stellar Visions. This book, this has got a lot about astrology here. I want to read first about the full moon. So, illumination abounds. Your clarity of vision is increasing, and you're able to perceive things, both big picture matters as well as nuances, more skillfully than usual. Be aware that something you put in motion a while back may be coming to fruition very soon. Once it occurs, see whether it still aligns with your current goals. If it does, spend some time celebrating your achievement. If it doesn't, review what you learned and move forward with this awareness. When you draw the full moon card, the nighttime offers you great opportunities both personally and professionally. Consider how an evening social event or work session can light the path forward for yourself and others. In addition, when given a choice of two options, instead of opting for one, see whether it's possible to enjoy both. The monthly full moon is a lunar event heralded since time immemorial. I can't say that word. Although it's a moment for illumination, when we can access clarity of vision, sometimes this comes by way of navigating conflicts and trying to synthesize polarities. After all, during this time, the sun and the moon occupy opposite zodiac signs. The full moon begins the waning cycle, during which the moon's light recedes until it reaches its new moon phase again. Okay? All right, I want to read a little bit about Aries. I'm just going to read the astrology portion of it. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and its symbol, the ram, represents strength, will, and the ability to face life head on. It's a cardinal fire sign known for being active, self-starting, and competitive. Aries bestows speed, passion, and courage to the planets and astrological factors placed here. This sign also confers as orientation, more focused on the short rather than long term. Aries, ruled by the planet Mars, governs the head and muscles. Okay, so we've got, and then let's look at Chiron real quick. Where is that one? I thought it was at the beginning. In here. Is there a card number on here? This one is about healing, and I definitely wanted to touch base on this because where is it? Oh, we're gonna find it. Wow, doesn't want me to find it. Is there a card number on here? Hold on a second. in here. I looked at it earlier. Here it is. Chiron, classified as both a comet and a minor planet, is associated with the healing that arises when we transform our personal wounds into empathy, which can serve as a salve for both ourselves and others. Through Chiron's chart placement, we can access key insights on how a grounded approach to overcoming self-limiting narratives allows us to access personal freedom and creative expression. We experience a Chiron return about 50 years of age, a period of deep healing work. Okay, it's a time of deep healing. When you draw the Chiron card, remember that while the sorrows you've experienced in life can't be erased, they can be key to expanding your capacity to understand and support others. Teach what you know and don't discount the transformative, curative power of empathy. Have faith that your words and actions can be of undeniable assistance to others and in turn can further aid you in your personal healing. It's a wonderful time to learn more about self-care practices as they may be helpful to you and allow you to be of service to others. And if physical or emotional stress is upon you, practices such as massage, chiropractic, and Reiki may be exceptionally supportive right now. Okay, so I had read somewhere last night, that this full moon was in alignment with the planet of Chiron, which is the planet of healing. So I wanted to read a little bit about that. So I think that's interesting here. I mean, it all matches up with everything that we were talking about in the reading here. So these three cards together, we've got full moon, illumination, Aries, trailblazing, and Chiron, healing. Okay, so this is all about seeing clearly, following your passions, and healing yourself and others. Okay, so that's going to wrap up the end of this message, and I'll see you during the next reading. Take care.